My name is Shana Martin, and I'm going to read to you 3 of my poems that are published in a book called Raising Black Flags, original poetry by and about pirates. Dark Prince of Plunder. He moves silently like the wind on a moonless night. Wine, women, and song, taken freely, that is his delight. Eyes that mesmerize, dark as coal, gazing too deeply can steal one's soul. Skin full of warmth and tan, likened to the tropics in Jamaican sand. Women adore him for his velvet smile. Men scorn him for leaving them breathless mile upon mile. No one knows his name, for deception is his game. He plays them all like a pipe song, then just as quickly he sails on. He has broken many a heart, both young and old. He is not one to have or to hold. For his one and only love is me, the wide, vast expanse of the sea. O daughters of Poseidon, pearls of the ocean, I offer myself to thee in deepest devotion. All I ask in return, you give me safe sojourn. Calm wave and tide, with your sweet song of lullaby. These words you speak are unknown of. They are more than words, they are love. You give your life to the sea, I give my life only to thee. You are mine, O dark Prince of Plunder, and I shall have you and no other. Pirate Prince's Vow. I have sailed the 7, searching for that small bit o' heaven. Since the age of 3, nothing compares to she. I have watched her walk the moon-kissed surf, and give silent praise to the one who gave her birth. As the waves did roll into the water she did stroll, with long raven hair covering just so, all that God gave her would just barely show. Then something caught me by surprise, when I saw her limbs and thighs transform themselves into a sailor's deepest wish, that of a tail of the largest fish. Green as the color of the seas, the sight of this made me weak in the knees. She swayed her way through the wake, my heart pounded so I thought it would break. I saw the green gold fleck in her eye. As she came close, I was petrified. When she spoke, it was like an angelic choir igniting my very desire. O brave prince of pirates who pillage and plunder, like a child you shake and shudder. Your adventures and exploits are legendary, always sailing to places dark and scary, ready to give the largest galleon a good race. Yet like a rabbit your heart beats at a quicker pace. By your scars and wounds I surmise, many a man has met their demise. Nothing seems to faze you, not even in battle. So tell me, what has you in such a rattle? You once proclaimed your only love was the sea, and in so saying you also love me. Remember always, as now, your precious promise and sacred vow. In the early light of dawn I found that she was gone. Was it as real as it did seem, or was it all an elaborate dream? The image of her is still etched in my memory, for all of eternity. The saltiness of her kiss fills me with intoxicating bliss. I search the seas in vain, hoping to catch a glimpse of her again. O maiden of the sea, wherefore do you hide from me? What such a man is this pirate prince, that women should faint for a simple kiss? His arrogance can be seen a fathom away. simply by the way he talks and sways. See how easily they take his arm, as he weaves his not-so-subtle charm. They blush and giggle and sigh, unaware of the glint in his eye. What be your scheme? I glare. Of your kind I am fully aware. He stopped short on deck. He glared back and grabbed my neck. But I showed no fear as he bent close to my ear. You have spirit and flame. I like a woman who knows the rules of the game. Boiling my fury, I wanted him to taste, so with all within me I slapped his face. Unmoved, he rubbed his chin and asked, "Care to go again?" But before I could deliver another blow, I was over his shoulder and off we did go. Like a great waterspout, she fussed and fretted, twirling about, yelling and ranting at the top of her lungs. I waited patiently till she was done. "Are you quite finished now?" I said. That was when she walloped my head. Then she cackled with glee. "Serves you right for what you've done to such as me." I decided then this was of no use, so I put up my hand and called it a truce. It was at that moment I did realize that I was staring into those same green eyes. "Wherefore do you look at me so? Release my hand. Let me go." "I cannot let you go back to the sea. Where my heart is, that is where you should be." "What are these words you say? Is this part of the game you play?" "The words I speak are foreign even unto me, but you have set this captive free. He is most unwell, certainly my most powerful spell." There was something in his words that rang so true, I knew at once what I must do. I prayed for the moon to rise, for I must go back into the sea, and undo the bonds that behold him to me. "Do you not love me? Why must you go?" "I love you more than you could ever know. Remember always, as now, your precious promise and sacred vow." The Adventurer, Jonathan Hawks. He cut a dashing figure on deck, resembling a dagger to the neck. Misty gray blue his glare, only the sea can compare. Hair dark and soft as raven's wing, the self-proclaimed pirate king. Jonathan Hawks belongs in the stocks. Jonathan Hawks will lose more than his locks. He sails not for fame or ladies' pleasure. He is truly an adventurer, seeking that which was lost, no matter what the cost. Life or limb is all the same to him. Jonathan Hawks belongs in the stocks. Jonathan Hawks will lose more than his locks.